Hello. In this video, we present the issue of heteroskedasticity in random effects model. We will show step by step how to detect and address it, using our own panel dataset, with regression results partially reported in our article, published in 2019, in the journal Sustainability. Heteroskedasticity refers to the violation of the classical assumption of homoskedasticity, where the variance of the error term is no longer constant across all observations. In the presence of heteroskedasticity, Wald's estimators remain unbiased, but are no longer efficient, and the associated standard errors become inconsistent. This leads to invalid inference, such as misleading t-statistics, p-values, and confidence intervals. The problem becomes particularly relevant in panel data, where variability across cross-sectional units or over time may cause error variances to differ systematically. Heteroskedasticity arises due to various factors. One common source is the omission of relevant variables that are correlated with the variance of the error term. This can lead to systematic patterns in the residuals. Another cause lies in the existence of heterogeneous subgroups within the data. For instance, large and small firms may exhibit different levels of variability in their performance, resulting in unequal error variances across observations. Additionally, structural changes or external shocks that affect only certain segments of the sample can introduce instability in the variance structure. Finally, an incorrect specification of the functional form, such as using a linear model when a nonlinear relationship exists, can also give rise to heteroskedasticity. In panel data, the variance of the error term may differ across units, referred to as cross-sectional heteroskedasticity, or over time, known as temporal heteroskedasticity, making it necessary to test for and correct these issues, to ensure the reliability and validity of statistical inferences. As a consequence, in random effects model, it violates the assumption of constant variance in the idiosyncratic error term, and may also bias test statistics derived from within and between transformations. While the coefficient estimates remain consistent, they are no longer efficient, and the standard errors may be either underestimated or overestimated. To identify heteroskedasticity in random effects model, we apply the LM test, likelihood ratio, or Wald tests. In general, heteroskedasticity tests are based on the null hypothesis, that there is no heteroskedasticity, against the alternative hypothesis that heteroskedasticity is present. In cases where heteroskedasticity is detected, the simplest and most widely used correction involves estimating robust standard errors. Specifically, in Stata, this can be implemented by using the robust option, when estimating random effects model. We show now how to detect and address heteroskedasticity in Stata, using our own panel dataset, which comprises 434-year observations from 62 provinces, with each province observed over a 7-year period. The data were collected from the statistical yearbooks of Vietnam's provinces, for the period 2010 to 2016, and were subsequently cleaned by removing provinces and year observations with missing values. The objective of this research is to examine the relationship between FDI and sustainability at the provincial level in a developing host country of Vietnam. Here are the variables of our research, in which the dependent variable is the adjusted net savings, which reflects the sustainable development of the Vietnam provinces. There are 11 independent variables, grouped into 3 categories: 3 variables related to FDI inflow stocks, 5 variables related to employment in the FDI sector, and 3 variables reflecting FDI performance at the provincial level. Additionally, 2 control variables, province size and economic growth of Vietnam provinces, are included in the model. Now, we perform the practical regression applications using Stata. Before running the model, it is necessary to declare the panel structure in Stata using the command xtset. To handle panel data, click on Stata's menu as shown here. In this case, ID represents the entities, that are provinces, and year represents the time variable. Or, you can type the command here and enter. Note that Stata distinguishes capital letters, so you must type exactly the variable name. As the panel data has been handled, we now run the random effects model, using the Stata command straight with the phi option, with ans as the dependent variable and 11 independent variables. Then, for identifying heteroskedasticity in the random effects model, we use the command strige, that is a user-written command. Therefore, if Stata returns an error indicating the command is not recognized, you need to install it manually, by running the command ssc install strige, in the command line. If the Lagrange multiplier, likelihood ratio, and Wald tests are statistically significant, with a p-value less than 0.05, it indicates the presence of heteroskedasticity in the panel data. If the result is not significant, the assumption of homoskedasticity holds. In the case of heteroskedasticity, the random effects model should be re-estimated, using robust standard errors by adding the robust option, which helps correct for the heteroskedasticity, and ensures more reliable inference. You can first run the random effects model, by using the Stata command straight with the re option. However, this step is optional, as you can also run the strige command directly, without estimating the random effects model beforehand. Or, you can type the command here and enter. As you can also run the strige command directly, without estimating the random effects model beforehand. Type the command here with the appropriate variables and press enter. You can learn more about the command, by running help strige. The results from the Lagrange multiplier, likelihood ratio, and Wald tests all reject the null hypothesis of homoskedasticity at the 99% confidence level. This provides strong evidence of panel group-wise heteroskedasticity across provinces, suggesting that variance differs across units in the panel dataset. Therefore, it is necessary to estimate the random effects model, using robust standard errors to obtain valid statistical inference. After running the strige command, we need to rehandle the panel data. Type the command here and press enter. Or, you can click this command on the status menu for avoiding typing errors. Now, we can assess the hypotheses, using the results of the robust random effects model. We finish here the presentation. Thanks for your views and subscription to our channel. And see you in the next video.